let us now start to determine the nature of the roots of quadratic equations. So first example is x squared plus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. So bago natin ma-identify or malaman ang discriminant ng equation na to, syempre, let us identify first the value of A, of B, and C sa equation na ito. So, A is the coefficient of the quadratic term. So, dito ang quadratic term is x squared. Pag walang nakasulat, that is understood na 1. And then, ang B naman is the coefficient of the linear term, which is 4. And then, C is the constant term. So, dito, it is 4. After identifying the values of A, B, and C, substitute these values in the expression B squared minus 4AC. So, this is now equal to B squared is 4 squared minus 4 multiplied by A, which is 1, times C, which is 4. Now, get the square of 4, that is 16, minus 4 times 1 times 4 equal to 16. So, 16 minus 16 is 0. So, this is now the discriminant. And tataan, if the discriminant is 0, then the nature of the roots are real, rational, and equal. Okay. So, paano nyo malalaman kung totoo na kapag ang determinant is 0, ang nature ng roots ay real, rational, and equal? So, para ma-check, just solve this equation by any of the 4 methods in solving quadratic equation. So, dito, since meron na tayong b squared minus 4ac dito, I suggest to use the quadratic formula, which is x is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Dahil nga meron na tayong value nito, which is this one. So, this is negative b. Ano ba yung b? It is 4. Plus or minus. Ano ba ang value ng discriminant? 0. Over 2 multiplied by a, which is 1. So, we have now negative 4. Siyempre, the square root of 0 is 0 pa rin. Over 2 times 1 is 2. Then, if we are going to divide negative 4 by positive 2, the answer is negative 2. So, isn't it that negative 2 is a real number? It is also a rational number. And the values or the roots of the equation are negative 2 and negative 2. Okay. Our second equation is the equation x squared plus 7x plus 10 equal to 0. So, in this equation, the value of A is 1. And then B is 7. And then C is 10. So, I'll substitute 1, 7, and 10 in the formula B squared minus 4AC. So, we have now b squared is 7 squared minus 4 times 1 times c, which is 10. Then, the square of 7 is 49. Then, minus 4 times 4 times 10 is 40. Subtract 40 from 49 and the difference is 9. So, the discriminant now is 9. So, if the discriminant is a perfect square, ibig sabihin, the nature of the roots are real, rational, and not equal. Unequal. So, tulad nung ginawa natin kanina, pwede nyong isolve ito or pwede nyong i-check kung totoo nga na kapag ang determinant ay perfect square, ang nature of the roots ay real, rational, and unequal by solving this equation. By, syempre, any of the methods. So, let's use again the quadratic formula. So, x is equal to negative b. Negative b, so that is negative 7 plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac is equal to 9 all over 2 multiplied by 1. So, we have negative 7 plus or minus the square root of 9 is 3 all over 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. Then, this is equal to negative 7 plus 3 over 2. So, negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4 over 2. So, this is equal to negative 2. If we are going to use negative 3, so negative 7 minus 3 over 2 is equal to negative 10 over 2, then we have negative 5. So, the roots of this equation are negative 2 and negative 5. So, negative 2 and negative 5 are both real numbers, rational, and they are not equal. So, tandaan, if the determinant is perfect square, then the nature of the roots are real, rational, and unequal. Third equation is x squared minus 5x minus 3 equal to 0. In this equation, the value of a is 1, b is negative 5, and c is negative 3. So again, we have the determinant b squared minus 4ac, and this is equal to b squared is negative 5 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is negative 3. Then, the square of negative 5 is 25. Then, we have negative 4 times 1 times negative 3. So, that is positive 12. Now, 25 plus 12 is equal to 37. So, the determinant now is 37. 37 is not perfect square. So, meaning, if the determinant is not perfect square, then the nature of the roots are real, irrational, and unequal. Okay, so So to check again, if this statement is true, then use the quadratic formula. So x is equal to negative b, negative b, negative 5, so this will become positive 5, plus or minus, the determinant is 37, so just write 37 over 2 times a, which is 1. So we have 5 plus or minus 37, square root of 37 over 2. So we have 5 plus square root of 37 over 2, and the second one is 5 minus square root of 37 over 2. So these two are the roots of the equation x squared minus 5x minus 3 equal to 0. So these two are real numbers, but they are not rational. So these are irrational numbers, and they are unequal. For our last equation, we have the equation 6x squared plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0, where a is equal to 6, b is 2, and c is 1. So again, we have b squared minus 4ac. We have now b squared is 2 squared minus 4 multiplied by a, which is 6, then c is 1. So 2 squared is 4 minus 4 multiplied by 6 times 1 is equal to negative 24. So 4 minus 24 is equal to negative 20. So the determinant now is negative 20. So remember, if the determinant is less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. So to check, we have again the equation x is equal to negative b. So negative 2 plus or minus, we have negative 20 over 2 multiplied by 6. So we have negative 2 plus or minus square root of negative 20 over 12. Imaginary because the radicand here is negative. Okay? So, sana may naintindihan kayo sa lesson natin ngayon. And this is determining the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation. Thanks for listening and for watching. Huwag nyo lang kalimutan na mag-like, mag-subscribe, at pwede ring i-share ang video na to. Sana ay may natutunan kayo. Thank you!